Twice a month, 2 free games come out for Gold members. I play them for 10 minutes so you can decide if they're worth a download. Studis! Dungeons 3, let's do it! This is, whole series is based on Dungeons Keepers, released by Bullfrog Games in 1997. Not exactly the same thing, but definitely inspired by. Let's start the timer after this cutscene and do this. Alright, starting the timer. This has a very distinct Warcraft 3 feel to it. And I like that. I was a big nerd for the entire Warcraft series.
Really? Excellent. I am proud of you, my child.
Can't do anything yet. I can skip the conversation. Cutscene, whatever. I hope we didn't miss any important tutorial stuff. Also, guys, Tropico 4 is available for Games with Gold right now. You can click on that card to see me play that. I don't suppose that's me. I am the Shadow. How do I move? X to move. Gotcha. And if you guys haven't picked up our Mellow at the beginning of the month yet, as in Games with Gold, get it. That game is addictive. It's fun. You play it with your friends. It's a board game. It's a virtual board game, but it's so good. Click on this card to see that, and claim it before it's too late.
Take these lanterns, men, and let the light of the goddess shine. For the night is dark.
So I'm the Shadow, and I have to avoid the lights.
There's a pile of horse poo around here somewhere.
It has the Warcraft 3 style humor.
I mean, for the light.
Yeep.
Sorry, I'm still in training.
Alright, I touched the light, and
that is somewhat
that sucked. That makes sense.
The shadow of the almighty evil was an incredibly powerful creature, but, well, light was a bit of an issue. It would certainly be wise to stay out of the lantern light.
That's what I'm doing here. I'm staying out of the lantern light. What am I going to do here?
The shadow reached the entrance to Twistrum. Fortunately, this one was not closed, but it was brightly lit.
That is an issue.
There was an unfortunate guard on patrol that the shadow was able to possess, thanks to its incredible powers, as long as it wasn't in the light.
As soon as he comes out of there, I can possess him by pressing X?
The
yes!
shadow of absolute evil melded with the guard and took control of his body. Thus, it was able to pass.
That's a neat mechanic.
What was that? I think there was something wrong with that last beer.
It was a beer of
The
darkness.
shadow's possession only lasted a short while before the guard was able to free himself. Still, it was long enough to get past the gate.
I like
The
this.
shadow's target was close.
I haven't played Dungeons since the first one.
Talia, the dark elf. Soon she would fight on the side of evil.
She will be mine.
May the goddess be with you, my friends. It will soon be time to open the orphanage in the fatiguing library. Come to the big square and join in the festival.
Oh, she's a goody two-shoes. A goody little two-shoes. She's good Ash. I'm bad Ash. Name that movie. One of my favorite scenes. Good, bad. I'm the one with a gun. Avoid the torch guy. Da, da, da. Ooh. Whoa, 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 he's coming this way. Go back. Back with you! Oh, come on. Keep going before the other guy makes his way back around here. Unbelievable! Ah. I wasn't expecting, like, stealth and sneaking type stuff. Onward! I feel like I should be able to interact with this crate of fish, but I cannot. Can I possess this dude? I can. And that's how I get through here.
King of the dwarves, and I am used to the cold, dark tunnels under the mountains. I have
Nah. Go around the mage. There we go. Thanks for the dance. Sitting there doing the mage shadow two-step. Ooh.
In the distance, one could hear the unbearably good bells of a church. They must be marking the opening of the orphanage in the fatiguing library. Heroes with lanterns began to stream in that direction.
Uh-oh.
The crossing on a red signal evil shadow swore, or would have if it had a mouth, and tried to avoid the lantern
I don't have a mouth?
as much as possible.
How am I going to tell off the forces of light with no mouth?
In the fatiguing library for our goddess, and in the name of my father.
Eek! Ow!
I
was trying to possess
many of you here of
that warrior. I guess that's not happening. Keep going, keep going, keep going. The guy with the torch right up my butt.
Finally.
Gotcha.
Time had come, and the shadow of the past is in the slow...
My dear father would be very proud were he with us today. He would be overjoyed to see us give the young and the needy a place to live and thrive. That's why I'm happy to take this orphanage and this
Yes!
orphanage and destroy it utterly, and all of you with it.
What a twist!
What did she say?
Die!
I like it. Do I control her, or is... No, she's just kind of doing her own thing.
I feel the power within me. It's over 9,000!
It's over 9,000!
Surfaced in Talia. The black magic of the Dark Elves. She immediately
That is
began
so
to
cool.
unleash these
Name that quote. What is that from? Write it in the comments.
Like lambs to the slaughter!
It's over 9,000. That was when I was designing games. What happened?
The dark elf raged through twisted...
Breaking the fourth wall and referencing pop culture was one of my favorite things to do. Play Grotesque Tactics 1 through 3 to see my work and what I'm talking about. But that's, I appreciate that in other developers. Very nice.
And open the new orphanage. The energy beam hit the cake.
Also, if you pay attention to the tutorial in the Dark Eye Skill Tree Saga, I basically recreated a scene from Star Wars.
The narcissist
Nobody
patted
noticed.
itself on the shoulder for this. Or it would have, but the metal armor always made such a terrible clunking noise when it tried. But then again, that's what little snots are for. Obviously, the dispatch
I'm gonna skip this, get a little more gameplay in. Okay, so select the different levels or story parts. It's a little bit laggy. We'll make it work. If you try to slap a hero in the dungeon, he'll then be marked as a target of choice for all your creatures. Define slap a hero. What's that shadow doing in the corner? Leave him alone. He's slapping a hero. It's just something they go through. Shadow puberty. I like this game. I mean, it has that very distinct Warcraft 3 feel to it. The style, graphically, the humor.
Looked like the leftovers from a
And that's a good thing.
What? What have I done?
I also dyed her dress, apparently.
I've fallen to evil again. Father will be beside himself. He was right when he said, you either die a hero, or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
I've heard that quote before, too.
In a way, it was fun to be evil. Burning things.
Huh? She's leaning into it.
The game logic internalizing evil had given Talia an assignment. Out there on the surface were shamelessly good places in urgent need of destruction.
Nah, no problem. I'll take care
But
of
I've
it.
got little minions!
I and an evil
Which gives it a little bit of an Overlord feel, too. And Overlord is also one of my favorite games. Not just because you have an army of minions. It's very sweet that they named them after me, by the way.
Of course, the sophisticatedly thinking evil already knew which way the wind blew in a dungeon. However, should it be hit by short-term memory loss, it could effortlessly look.
This is when we start building a dungeon and assembling an army. Destroy the remaining guard buildings. How? How do I do that? Ah. Alright, you break through there. Somebody... Oh, am I only controlling Snuck? What about the other ones? Creatures. Nope, army. Here we go. Snupsy, Snuck, Snozzy, Snurs, and Sniffle.
Helpers had not been idle. Well, they hadn't exhausted themselves either, but anyway, there were now some research
And
projects
now I'm
that
controlling...
researching evil could pursue.
Wait, is the hand
The new
carrying...
improved research menu
What?
was now available.
Put him down! Sorry, Snupsy. Here you go. Snupsy. That's right, get over here. What's happening? How did I get here? Okay, I'm underground. Gotcha. I'm figuring it out. Open menu selection. Actions. That helped not at all. Would you put that goblin down, please? Snupsy? Do stuff to this thing. Ah, there we go. Dig. Okay. Snurs, you're over here. Would you put him down? That's what slapping a hero means. I just slapped the goblin. Did you guys see that? Smack. That is neat. Alright. I'm going to have to learn what I'm doing here. Instruction menu. God, there's so much. But, time is up, you guys. You guys have seen the gist. By now you know whether or not you want to download this. I recommend it. There's going to be a learning curve, I feel like. But, this is my kind of game. 2 thumbs up. Minion seal of approval, you guys. Get it while you can. And I'll see you for the next video. Minion out.
We have conquered the last lair of good. Good is more or less destroyed.